Today is my birthday. I'm 42 years old. And for the last 4 years, on my birthday, I have raised money for an organization called Neverthirst. And what Neverthirst does is they provide clean water to some of the poorest people in the world, people who are literally drinking dirty water, polluted water from ponds and lakes and rivers. And over 800 children die every single day from diseases they got from drinking dirty water. I mean, can you even imagine what your life would be like if you had to go collect water from a stream somewhere to drink, to wash clothes and dishes, to cook with, to bathe with? I mean, we're so far removed from that level of poverty in the US. I mean, frankly, we're just spoiled, right? We just turn on the tap and clean water comes out. I mean, clean water's everywhere. But the problem is it's such a big challenge for many countries, many poor countries, developing countries, third world countries, whatever you want to call them. There are an estimated 600 million people in the world that don't have access to clean water like we do. So it's a real problem, and it's a problem that's really close to my heart because it's so easy to solve. It's so easy to provide clean water to people that need it. So anyway, so the last 4 years I've raised money on my birthday and for Neverthirst. Last year we raised over $100,000, funded a bunch of wells and some school wash projects, which I'll show you in a little bit. This year, since it's my 5th year raising money for Neverthirst, my wife and I decided to fly to Cambodia to shoot some video to show you some of the well projects you funded, the school wash project you funded, and some of the people whose lives you have changed and even saved with your donations. Check it out. Okay, so what you just saw was one of the villagers showing us how she used to collect water every single day. And did you see the color of the water? I mean, would you drink that? How much would I have to pay you to drink that water? It'd probably be a lot of money, maybe $1,000 just to get you to take one sip, right? Here's what their water situation looks like now. So we're in Akantram village, and this is one of the pumps that your donations funded last year. This pump goes down 35 meters into the ground. That's over 100 feet. And here are just a few of the villagers that live nearby that use this pump. Rina is doing some laundry right now. Before the pump was put in, she would take 10 trips a day to get water for cooking, for tea, for doing laundry and drinking. And the water she was going to get was dirty water. And so she was spending 5 hours a day going to get water from a dirty water source. And so now, I mean, it just makes me so happy to see this clean water that she and over 100 other people around this village have access to now because of your donations.
Thank you, chrisbeatcancer. Okay. Hallelujah! Amen.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, doesn't that just make you feel so good seeing that transformation in their lives, right? I mean, that's a measurable impact that you have made providing clean water to that village to over 100 people. Rina was telling us that she was spending over 5 hours every day collecting water, making 10 trips back and forth from her home to that water source that you saw to collect water for laundry, for drinking, for cooking, for bathing. And that, that just wastes so much time. Here's the other problem. In a lot of villages around the world, water collection is the woman's responsibility, and it is passed down to the girls, to the daughters. So as soon as the girls are old enough to carry water, it becomes their job. And because it's their job to go get water for the family every day, many young girls don't go to school. And not only that, the trip to collect water is in many cases dangerous because they're going alone. They could be attacked by predatory animals or snakes, and they can also be attacked by predatory men. So this is huge, right? Providing clean water not only saves lives and promotes health in all these people, right? Protects them from chronic disease, infectious disease, but also gives young girls the time freedom to go to school and protects them from predators in the wild. So, speaking of school, the next day we went to visit a school wash project that you funded last year. This, by far, was the highlight of the trip for all of us. Okay, so today I'm headed to Ta Ork Primary School in the Kampong Tom province of Cambodia. This school has over 300 kids. It's an elementary school, so they're grades 1 through 6, ages 6 to 11. And part of the money that was raised last year in 2018, that we raised for Neverthirst, went to fund a WASH project at this elementary school. What a WASH project is it stands for Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene. So not only do they educate the kids about proper hygiene, but we built 4 latrines, it's 4 modern toilets, a hand washing station for them to use after they go to the bathroom and before they eat, and a giant water filtration system that serves all the kids in the schools, over 300 kids. So we're on our way to see the project and the kids, and I'm really excited to see this. And today is the grand opening. Today's the big ceremony where they reveal the finished project and the clean water latrines and hand washing stations for the kids to use. You ready?
Let's do it. Chris, how you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I don't even know. I don't even have the words. Unbelievable. I can't even talk about it. So I just watched that clip, and I'm like, I'm almost as choked up now as I was then. And in that moment, I was so overwhelmed with emotion, and I was just fighting back the tears so hard because I didn't want the kids to see me crying. They wouldn't even understand, like, why is this guy crying? You know, just seeing that many kids, right? Seeing the banners, they're shouting "Chris beat cancer," like it. I still can't even hardly talk about it. Okay, so here's what happened next. Okay, so you just saw the kids getting clean drinking water from the water filtration system, washing their hands at the hand washing station. And we also showed you what the new bathrooms look like. Now, the other thing that the WASH project funded was a garbage kiln. The problem in rural Cambodia is there's no garbage man. So there's nowhere for garbage to go, and trash is everywhere. The only solution for a school like this is to provide a garbage kiln, and that's like a giant garbage can where they burn garbage. We provided a garbage kiln, and as part of the opening ceremony, they asked me to light the garbage kiln, and then something unexpected happened. Yes, garbage just exploded in my face. Let's see that again in slow motion. The last thing that happened that day was someone came up to me and said, "Hey, the kids really want you to dance with them." And I'm like, okay, so here's my big ask, right? Why did I do all this? Why did I fly to Cambodia on my own dime to shoot all this video for you? Because I want you to partner with me to give money this year for my birthday to provide more clean drinking water for more people in Cambodia. And my goal this year is to raise $250,000. I know it sounds crazy, but this is my goal, and I cannot do it without your help. So I'm asking you to give. And I'm asking you to give generously, because this really does save lives. This isn't like giving to some cancer charity where who knows where the money goes, right? This is giving directly to a charity that has a tiny staff where the vast majority of money that you give goes directly to water projects. Only a tiny sliver of the money covers administration and salaries. And so Neverthirst is an amazing organization and is worthy of your support. And these people are worthy of your support. So here's the deal. If you donate $50, you get this amazing custom limited edition t-shirt designed by yours truly. So it's got the Neverthirst logo huge on the front. It's got the chrisbeatcancer logo on the sleeve. How cool is that? And then on the back, you can't really see it, but there you go. On the back, it says Neverthirst 2019 Cambodia donor. We also have these in women's tank tops. So $50 donation, you get a shirt or a tank top. $100 donation, you get 2. So a shirt and a tank top, or 2 shirts, or 2 tank tops, whatever you want, okay? And then the top 5 donors get a one-on-one 1-hour coaching call with me on phone or Skype. And the number 1 donor, I do this every year, I will fly to your location and spend the entire day with you. We'll do whatever you want. We can go through your house, we can go through your kitchen, we can exercise, we can go to the grocery store. We'll spend the entire day together. It's going to be amazing. So I want to encourage you to be a top donor. Now, if you want to fund a well and have your name on a well, it's $4,500. That's how much it costs to put a well in. So we've had a number of donors over the years donate $4,500 or more, and their name is on a water well in Cambodia. Take my word for it. It is an amazing feeling to get those pictures back when the project's completed, to see a picture of the villagers with the well, with your name on it. It is awesome. Awesome feeling. So if you are feeling extremely generous and inspired, I want to encourage you to give at the $4,500 level and get your name on a well. And if you want to go above that, if you want to fund a wash project like the school you just saw, that is between about $10,000 and $12,000. There's some variable there depending on what the school's needs are, but between $10,000 and $12,000 will get your name on the plaque on a school wash project, which is just the most wonderful, coolest feeling in the world. And you can even go to Cambodia and be honored like that. If you fund a wash project, if you want to make the trip to Cambodia. Heck, I might even go with you. So we'll see about that. It's a 22-hour travel time though, so just know it's not a quick trip. It's a major endeavor getting to Cambodia, but it was worth it. I mean, just Cambodia is such a beautiful country. The people are so wonderful and sweet and kind and peaceful and loving, and you just cannot go there and come back the same. One of the big takeaways for me every time I go is just this overwhelming sense of gratitude of just how blessed we are in the US. I mean, we just have so much. We're rich. We are a rich nation. We have so much at our disposal. Even the poorest Americans who are working make over 10 times more money than the average Cambodian. It's a whole different world of poverty there, and we're so blessed. So anyway, I just want to encourage you, $50 is nothing, right? It's nothing. $100 is nothing. I mean, that's half of what a family makes in a month. And most of us spend $100 going out for a nice dinner, right? You don't even think about it, or buying a new shirt. I mean, it's crazy, right? So if you're feeling inspired, if your heart is overflowing with gratitude for how rich we are, and for generosity and sympathy for the plight of the poorest people in the world, I hope you'll partner with me and give this week while I'm doing this fundraiser. I guess I'll close with a quote from Jesus. Jesus said, "Whatever you do to the least of these, you do unto me," right? You do unto me. And so there's no better way to serve God, to do God's work in the world, than by taking care of the poor. So I hope you'll join me in this really incredible, really special mission. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.